welcome. Today I'm going to attempt to carve some winter squash, some pumpkins for the Halloween season. I carved one of these the other day with the grandson. I'll put a snippet of that in here. Follow on from this bit. I'll stick in a little snippet of the grandson and me carving one of these squashies into a pumpkin. It went very well. And thankfully he was happy with it too. I was very concerned he was going to be upset when we started chopping a knife into his favourite pumpkin, but all went well. It's got a handle, look, we use the lid. Use the handle. Pull. Oh, yes. In we go. In the pumpkin. Oh, look at that, we took it off. Wonderful pumpkin seeds. These are going to be lovely, dried out, and I shall crack them open and save the seeds for making bread. Ooh, lots more seeds. Yay! Move the big bowl out of the way. We're not ready for that yet. Oh yeah. Just what we need in the cold winter months ahead. Ooh. Our pumpkin lid. Oops. A pumpkin lid. I don't know. I heard her. I'm not sure where she is. She's around the back of me. We have those seeds. We're so far not getting it anywhere near as messy as I thought. Can you see yourself? You're going to eat that lid. Won't taste very nice yet, I don't think. Need cooking. Like looking in the mirror. Can you see you? Slidey, slidey pumpkin lid. Slidey, slidey. Does it feel nice? All wet and slippy. Ooh. So much fun for one so little. So I'm going to do a few for myself just to put out on the doorstep and look nice for Halloween, because I like Halloween and I enjoy carving pumpkins. And I've also got this huge pink banana pumpkin, this long thin shape. It'll be good to put a skeleton on. So I'm going to see if I can find a plant pot or something I can sit its bottom in, like a big egg cup, to hold it upright and carve a skeleton shape into it. And drawn a skeleton on the front of my pumpkin with permanent marker. So that's going to be my base point for this strange shaped pumpkin. I'm going to carve out just into the outer flesh, not all the way through. I shall carve the bone shapes before I hollow out the inside, and then I'll hollow out the inside quite thin, and hopefully when I put a light in it, the orangey flesh under the outer skin will glow and make me a nice glowing skeleton. So in order to carve this, I'll put it down a minute because it's really heavy. I've got a set of little carving knives. I bought them a few years ago to carve some pumpkins with. They're not designed for carving pumpkins, they're just carving. You'd be carving little wood sculptures and things with them. So the knife I've chosen to use to start me off today has got, I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, it's got a little V shape to the blade, so I get this little pointy bit at the bottom. So I'm going to use that to gouge out an outline for my bone shapes. And I'm not sure, I'll probably pick away at the infill to remove that. I think it might be pretty boring watching me carve a pumpkin, I don't know. I'll make a little start and then we'll pause the video and come back and see how I got on. So I don't know how much you can see, but I'll show you how this knife is going to be working. I certainly can't see, I'll need my glasses. I'm going to use the pointy bit in this little gougey knife. Here goes. Let's see. I don't know where to start, a big bit or a little bit. His head's going to be a big area. Let's start with some ribs and see how we get on, because they're quite small. So I need to dig in. There's the point edge of the rib. Ooh, that's working really well. I'm going to come in from the opposite side of this rib as well, so keep that outer pointy edge. Hello, Poppy. First cut. That's really good. I'm really pleased with how easy that was. Right, let's do the rib on the other. Don't know if I do the other. No, I'll do the one underneath. Where to carve, where to carve, where to carve. This flesh is softer than I was expecting. I'm very pleased with that. Makes carving easier. There we go, next bit. There's bound to be some little bits of black pen still left on my pumpkin flesh that I haven't carved. I'm not good at staying in the lines. I find I've got myself some nail polish remover, and I find some nail polish remover on a bit of kitchen tissue is perfect for removing permanent marker. Hey, this is exciting. Pointy side, got my knife upside down. Gouge that in. Ooh, slip, careful. Slowly, slowly. Getting too confident here, Deb. There we go. How excited can you be? One old lady excited about carving a pumpkin. I've started carving a few little tiny woodwork pieces recently. About, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks ago, I was thinking about preparing Halloween pumpkins and considering I enjoy doing this, but you carve your pumpkin and you're really proud of it and you put it out on display, and a few weeks later it's all mouldy and rotten and fit for the compost. And I thought I'd like to have a go at carving something that would be more permanent, and I can have a lasting treasure from my carving efforts. And was looking online as ever on some videos of wood carving and got all enthusiastic. So I bought myself some little carving knife set and some starter blocks of wood and followed a carving tutorial online. Doug something got me started. I can't remember his second name. I'll link to one of his videos below because I've really enjoyed watching him. Anyone else wants to try a bit of wood carving, or a bit of anything carving? I saw one today, he was carving a sweet potato. Right, which bit next? I don't know. The middle of this rib cagey bit. It'll have to be. Yes, that's okay. Ooh, skeleton ribs. Right, definitely time to pause, and I'll go and carve some more. It's working well. I'm really pleased. So we'll see you later when this skeleton's all carved, and I'll start scooping out his innards. More wonderful seeds to collect. I'm going to harvest some of these seeds, see what we can grow with them next year. So, bye for the minute, and we'll see you later today. Okay, that's what you're here to see. Here's my skeleton. I'm really pleased with him. Lot to do yet. I've got to carve out the insides. But first, as you see, I've still got a lot. Oh, I'm going to put him down, he's heavy. Put him up on my knee. Can I come forward? There we go. I've got a lot of my black pen lines are still on this pumpkin. So I'm going to use some nail polish remover, a bit of kitchen tissue to remove the excess black lines that I don't need, because they may affect the way it looks once it starts glowing in the dark. And I just rub that all over and it takes off the black pen marks so we don't have this smudgy look to my finished design. There we go. Woohoo! It's falling away. And some more nail polish remover. I'll tidy them up nicely. Yay! My big skeleton pumpkin. Now, let's go carve out his middle and stick a light inside and see if he glows. I have to show you tonight when it's gone dark. I'll stick a torch inside him and we'll see what he looks like in the dark with a torch lit inside. So, we'll see you this evening. Hiya! We're back in the kitchen now. The washing machine stopped, it's nice and quiet. It was good sitting on the floor carving out my enormous pumpkin though. Quite happy down there. So here's our big skeleton. I've cut the lid off So it's worked quite well. I've carved a little bit more of a hole and I'll thin this out slightly. I can see, so my hand fits in quite nicely to get out all the seeds. I've got a couple already, but I'm going to be up to my elbows in pumpkins, scooping out the middles. But that's all part of the fun. Yee, lovely. There, I keep telling you all, have fun, whatever you're doing. Well, I'm having great fun doing this. So I'll see you later when he's all scooped out and ready for a light. Well, I wasn't planning on calling you back right just yet, but I'm feeling a bit like a vet helping some cow give birth, because it's a long way into this pumpkin. Oh, I've not even reached the bottom yet. It's cold and gooey. It's like, ew. It's like birthing a calf. Not that I've ever birthed a calf. Oh dear. Uck. Slimy uck. Cold slimy uck. I'm collecting lots of seeds though, which is well worth it. I've got lots of this to do yet. I've got all the insides to scoop out. There we go. Another delve, see what we get on the next run. Holding still, pushing. Hey! Oh, where have we gone? Up to there. How far's my arm? Oh, yeah, all the way up to there. In pumpkin goo. Oh my goodness, the things I do for Halloween. I love it. I like Halloween. I think it's got to be one of my favourite celebrations of the year. I don't know what it is or why I love it so much. I just do. I really love Halloween. We've not quite bed into midwinter yet. I think it's that harvest celebration still kicking in. Maybe I was a witch in some former life, who knows? Or a black cat. Hello, back again, popping in and out throughout this video. I'm all hollowed out. So here's our pumpkin. Fantastic. Oh, I'm going to lie him down because he's not got his plant pot yet. A tray full of seeds to dry out, ready for munching. And a big bowl of pumpkin flesh that I'm going to make into soup. To make my soup, I'm going to use the microwave. It's quick and easy. I'm going to put a lid on this bowl and steam it for however long it takes to go soft and smushy. I may need to add a little bit of liquid as I blitz it up with my stick blender, and then I'm going to crumble in 2 chicken stock cubes. I think will be enough for this volume of pumpkin. I'll add a little milk to thin it down to give me a nice soup, thick soup consistency, and just as I'm going to serve it, I'll add a touch of double cream to give it a really thick creaminess. So lots of pumpkin, lots of seeds, and a wonderful carved pumpkin for Halloween. Couldn't be better on this cold autumn morning. Hello and welcome back. Here we are. It is now evening here and very dark outside. I've put a light inside my skeleton pumpkin friend here, and I'm going to switch off the lights here in the kitchen and see how well he shows up. I'm not sure if the camera will pick him up or not. We'll find out. So here goes. He looks great in real life. Let's see what he looks like on the screen. Woo! Oh, he shows up! Yay! Wonderful! Let's see if I can bring him closer without falling over the cat. Get a real good look at him. I look splendid! I wasn't confident the camera would pick him up at all. Hey, hey, hey! My lovely skeleton. Whoa! Lame sideways. Floaty skeleton. Oh! Blind you all. Blind me, certainly. Oh, he looks lovely! He looks really good on the screen. I wasn't sure how well the camera would get him. Wonderful. So, we'll see you next time. Have fun. Bye for now.